It's a Friday. Was a Friday. Hope you guys do well. You had a beautiful week. And of course, you're looking forward to the weekend. This is Cocktails and Suitcases, the only channel where we have fun traveling around the world while sipping our cocktails. This week's cocktail is the Summer Paradise cocktail. That's raspberry lemonade, sparkling water, and of course, some raspberry juice. Cheers. Mm-mm. So I was looking forward to talking to you guys. Last time we talked, we were all packed up and in Austria. So we're still in Austria while we wait for our next flight to another destination. So let's enjoy our castles, palaces, living like princesses and kings in Austria. So while we wait for our next destination, I thought maybe this week let me focus on how to be responsible travelers. Before I talk about this week's topic, I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. I'm outside in my garden. This is the first time I'm actually trying gardening after 12, of course, in Canada. Back home in Zambia, I did try gardening, but this is the first time I'm trying it here in Canada after 12 years of living in Canada, and I'm very proud of my garden. Behind me, those are my tomatoes, and I also have cabbages, some pumpkin leaves, which is Chihuahua calendula, which is pumpkin leaves, some herbs, basils, onions, what else do I have? Cucumbers. So I'm excited. I cannot wait to harvest my vegetables. For all my farmers, my viewers who are also farmers, please share your tips for next summer. I cannot wait to continue this. It's always good to have fresh, organic vegetables. So I am looking forward to that. Right now the sun is actually rising. Before it gets too hot, let me get to this week's topic, which is how to be responsible travelers. We're very excited. The borders are opening, and yes, let's travel the world. We're tired of being indoors. So how do we still enjoy the fun, have fun, enjoy while being responsible travelers? There's so many tips out there, but I have 5 tips that I couldn't wait to share with you all. Do you have your cocktails ready? Okay, let's go. Number 1, of course, it's a no-brainer, wearing a mask. So if you are traveling internationally, you're going to wear a mask at the airport, on the plane. That the mask protects you, and it also protects other travelers. It also protects people that are working in the travel industry, which is good. So make sure you do wear your mask. If you're feeling sick, stay at home. Apart from whether you know that, well, it's just a cold, it's not COVID, but you do want to stay at home because one, with health insurance, health costs do add up in different countries. So you're not only going to have so much costs when it comes to health wise, but also, paying so much for a hotel room just to stay stuck indoors. So you want to make sure that you travel when you're feeling very, very healthy. And if you are feeling sick, cancel that trip. Speaking of COVID-19, when we were doing our research, one country, one island, there are other places that have reported zero cases of coronavirus. And I'm in love with this island. I cannot wait to travel there. So this island are the Samoa Islands. They're so beautiful. Here's a picture. And of course, you can also go to their travel website to see other pictures like this. So many things to do in Samoa. But before you actually pack your bags and start looking for air tickets to go to Samoa, I have bad news for us all. Well, on March 11th, when the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 as a global pandemic, on March 22nd, the government of Samoa took that extra step and actually declared a state of emergency in the beautiful islands of Samoa. meaning all international flights were seized. For you to actually travel, you need special permission from the cabinet. How cool is that? That really protected the island and the people, the locals there. Hence, so far, they have zero reported cases. So that's the beautiful islands of Samoa. Make sure you look at their website. Number two, support the locals. The travel industry has been hit hard, and for those countries that actually rely on travel in the tourism sector, they've been hit even the worst, right? So when you are traveling, or if you decide to travel, make sure that you do support the locals. How can you support the locals? You can either buy souvenirs, buy t-shirts, go to a farmer's market, buy organic food, buy the vegetables, fruits from the market, and that can actually help project money into their economy. Number three, get vaccinations. No brainer as well, but you do want to make sure you are on top of the game, and you're up to date with your vaccinations. You can actually go to your travel clinic to find out what vaccinations you need for an international destination. And of course, remember, prevention is better than cure, so get your shots done before traveling. Number four, respect the people of the community. It's very easy. I mean, in a world where we have camera phones, it's so easy to take a video, take a picture that can easily go viral, right? Let's say, for example, I visit a destination and there's this talented child who's just singing and singing. It's easy for me to take a video of it. I mean, it's beautiful, right? And share it with the world. You want to make sure that you do take permission from that child or the guardians of the child. And of course, that actually protects them. It's all about privacy. So do get permission from the locals before taking those beautiful pictures and videos that are not public. Five, last but not the least, protect the environment. It's all about Mother Nature. If Mother Nature is not protected, we are not going to have those beautiful shores, those beautiful beaches, the beautiful places that we like to visit. So if you are visiting a beach and you do find trash, you do find litter, do not say, it's not my litter. Help out and clean up whatever mess the other person left, whatever straws they left, containers, because that can actually hurt the fish or the sea creatures. Apart from that, it actually reminds me of a story when I traveled in Singapore years back. They had a fine. If you chew gum, you get fined. So when you think about it, gum is something that's easy to throw on the sidewalk. So if I decide to chew, I throw it, another person, 10 people, 11. Imagine how many that can all add up, right? How many people can throw gum on the streets, and that would actually dent the place of Singapore. It might not look nice. So they had a fine for that. So you do want to make sure you protect the environment, protect Mother Nature, so we can still have these beautiful places to visit from generations to come. That's it for me this week. I would like to hear your comments and your feedback on your travel tips on how to become a responsible traveler. Remember, follow me on Instagram, like my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And the farmers, I am calling out to you. Farmers, please reach out to me and give me those gardening tips. Okay, that's enough for this week. Have a beautiful weekend. God bless. Until next Friday. Cheers.